So the referee blows his whistle, Chris Kavanagh, as Sheffield United get the fixture off and underway. Sheffield United in those red and white stripes force the ball as they play from right to left as we look here, defending the Kop end in the first half. Gus Harmer will take this free kick, whipping it into the middle. Diaz rose on the edge of the penalty area where it's headed away by the Brazilian Danilo from the edge of the penalty area. A little awkwardly, Harmer tries to keep the pressure on before Brooks gathers up the ball, wins it back in the tussle with Yates, and then manoeuvres it left-footed wide to Osborne. In goes the cross, big downward header from the exceptionally tall Willy Boly. Now Nottingham Forest counter-attack, boos as Morgan Gibbs-White brushes away the challenge of Arblaster. Gibbs-White still goes, beautiful cross! And in the end, the volleyed effort for Chris Wood, left-footed. Ahmed Hodzic brushes off the challengers, driving forward, searing run, and Ahmed Hodzic knocked to the ground by Boly. No free kick. Harmer now twisting on the angle outside of the penalty area. He cuts in field, trying to tee up Brooks. Nottingham Forest have won on only one of their previous 10 visits, and here comes Brereton Diaz, upended. Surely that is going to be a penalty, and it is, as referee Chris Kavanagh just took a little second or two before pointing to the spot. So Ben Brereton Diaz stands with his hands on his hips against the club where he started, Nottingham Forest, trying to score a goal from the penalty spot in front of a bouncing Matt Sells, Bruce Grobbelaar Stiley, hands waving around disco-like as Brereton Diaz! No mistake! Straight down the middle with a little bit of bend. Matt Sells dived the wrong way. Cool as you like. Ben Brereton Diaz from the penalty spot fires Sheffield United in front. It's Sheffield United 1, Nottingham Forest 0. The Blades build through the middle. Cameron Archer goes through. Now Callum Hudson-Odoi, out it comes to Danilo, and the shot smacked off the head of Ollie Arblaster. I think Forest get the throw in, and now they build through the middle of the park. Danilo onto Hudson-Odoi, takes a touch, bends one, and it's flown in. Goodness me, that was a cracking goal. Nottingham Forest have equalised with a goal that was sweetly struck. Archer into Brooks, turns it onto his right boot, then he shoots it a little off balance. Forest try and build a counter-attack, great sliding tackle by Gus Harmer. Now Bogle into the box, and it's just wide. Corner taken short on the far side, the right to Osborne, who gets it back. In swinging left-footed cross, Ahmed Hodzic rises. So short corner taken by Arblaster, return ball from Osborne out to Harmer! Right-footed. Sheffield United 1, Nottingham Forest 1. The goal scorer for the Blades, Brereton Diaz, with a little deft ball back to Harmer. Lovely turn on the edge of the box. Shooting chance! Oh! As the corner comes in, Ahmed Hodzic is out-muscled in the penalty area, floats his ball up towards halfway where it's picked up there by Murillo, but yet again more opportunities for Sheffield United. Archer's given Volley the slip, through on goal he goes. In comes the corner from Osborne, high into the penalty area. Boly rising, heads it clear, a big towering header from the Ivorian. Wide it goes to Osborne again. He and Arblaster interchange passes tight to the touchline. Now Bogle, a little languid in his attempts to fire the ball into the box, but Harmer takes control, fires it to the near side, the left, and now Brooks is brought into play. Harmer wants it, gets it. Now Harmer 25 yards out! Well, he got one on his debut against Forest. He's come pretty close to getting another here today, but Matt Sells is keeping the scoreline here. Snaking in from the far side, the left. He then plays the ball square towards Yates. Now Gibbs-White, in goes the cross. Wood, shooting opportunity. Hudson-Odoi closed down by Bogle. In it comes again from Danilo. Good strength there from the New Zealander. Now a chance brewing here for Forest. Elanga takes control inside right channel of the penalty area. Osborne closed him down. Hudson-Odoi is the beneficiary, tight to the touchline, and now Gibbs-White. The ball is worked across the pitch. Here's Anthony Elanga just having a swing. The second half is off and underway as Sheffield United play as we look from left to right towards the Kop end in this second half. Can Sheffield United retake the lead, having done so in the 17th minute from the penalty spot? Robinson arcs a long throw into the middle, flicked on by Ahmed Hodzic, cleared away trying to crash the pressure on Austin Trusty on the edge of the penalty area. Out to Robinson, he half volleys it towards the D. Plenty of protection there on the edge of the box for Forest. Here's a slaloming Bogle to the edge of the penalty area, left-footed. So free kick then to Gibbs-White, floated in from the left-hand side. Bit of zip on that. Yates! And it's half volleyed into the net. Forest fans celebrate. Sheffield United's players look towards the referee, Chris Kavanagh. They'd stopped. Ryan Yates didn't, and from 8 yards out, he smashed in Nottingham Forest's second goal of the game on the half volley. Trying to work it into space, and he's done so. Archer through the middle now to Harmer. Harmer gets the pass, gets a lucky ricochet. Still going! Oh! And here's Ben Brereton Diaz. In goes the cross, looking for Harmer. Jack Robinson will prepare to take the long throw in. It's launched into the penalty area. Brooks is underneath it, but Murillo, with good spring in his jump, gets the header clear. Back to the near side it comes again. Volleyed on, and Bogle. Morgan Gibbs-White spots the opportunity, and now Elanga leads the counter-attack with Gibbs-White. Anthony Elanga to Gibbs-White. Here's Harmer, helped on with the outside of his right boot onto Diaz, who's got one already, buffeted by Bolly, but he keeps the ball. In it comes, shooting chance, Archer. Hudson-Odoi now as Forest look for a break of their own. He's left Bogle on his backside. Ahmed Hodzic, who levers it right-footed. There's Willie Bolly's downward header, picked up by Brereton Diaz. Matt Sells made a great save to deny Archer one-on-one. Now the blades build again. Forest give it away. Brereton Diaz! The ball is with Morgan Gibbs-White, laying the ball along the deck to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Here is Odoi right-footed, and he's bent it past Wes Foderingham. Nottingham Forest have extended their lead. It's a 2-goal advantage. Same old party piece from Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's tried and tried and tried to cut in from the left on his right boot. He's done it twice now. He's beaten Wes Foderingham twice. Danilo beats the lunge of Harmer, and now the Brazilian drops his shoulder and veers past Robinson. Danilo cantering to the edge of the box. Right-footed, quite a few lurking in blue on the edge of the box. It's bent into the middle. Woods there, deft touch. Saved at the near post by Wes Foderingham. Vinny Souza getting more football off the bench. His last start was against Burnley here. And now Vinny Souza, 20 yards out, and then the daisy cutter of a shot. Harmer, Brereton Diaz, right-footed. The shot takes a double ricochet as it's Gibbs-White into the penalty area, takes chance to pass to Hudson-Odoi, who's on a hat-trick. He's then closed down. Kavanagh referee had a good look at that, thinking about a penalty. Right-footed from the near side, bends the ball high into the middle. Ahmed Hodzic is underneath it, but so too was Musa Niakate, and Niakate will get it clear. Back to Harmer on the near side, closed down then by Danilo. Still going Harmer, he skipped past his marker, up goes the cross. Robinson's rising, wins the header. Now Toffolo wins the header over and above Bogle on the near side.
Just led with his elbow there.
And Ahmed Hodzic clatters Harry Toffolo round the back of the head. And he's sent off.
Shocking.
So a bad end to a desperate second half. Sheffield United beaten all too cheaply and all too comfortably.